Welcome back to Race Report, everyone. We're now a few days removed from the end of the F1 2021 season and that title decider in Abu Dhabi. And as you might imagine, there has been speculation, there's been fury, there has been so much chatter flying about all over the place over the past few days. But today we did get something rather concrete. Today we had the announcement that Mercedes have decided not to pursue their appeal against the results in Abu Dhabi. Mercedes have decided against pursuing their right to protest due to the fact the FIA has come out and said they will conduct a detailed analysis of the end of the race because there was an admission that the situation was tarnishing Formula One's image. I think that admission there was key. That's the FIA saying, we hold our hand up, we've made a bit of a mess of this, and we've made F1 look a bit foolish. We still don't know what specifically that detailed analysis means, or what the outcomes of that will be. My personal hope is that there will not be able to be one person that can decide the fate of a championship who is not in a race car, but we'll see how that goes. But ultimately this means the championship is now over and it was decided on the track rather than the courtroom. Max Verstappen is and will stay world champion, Mercedes are and will stay the Constructors' Champions, and that's how we'll head into the 2022 season. We also today saw some interesting interviews coming out. Toto Wolff was interviewed and Susie Wolff also made her own statement on social media. And the pair were certainly not pulling any of their punches. Toto came out and said the Mercedes will hold the FIA to account, but they had confidence, trust and faith in that the teams and the drivers could work with the governing body to create a more robust decision-making process. So it sounds like he wants the teams and the drivers to be involved in whatever this detailed analysis is that the FIA produce. He also went on to say that the FIA can't really mark their own homework. There is a difference between being right and obtaining justice. And I think that's a thing I highlighted in my previous video as well. Because it was the FIA that messed the situation up and then the teams had to complain to the FIA, that I thought it would have been really unlikely for the FIA to then sit there and go, actually yeah, we messed up the end of that race. Sorry about that. But fair play to them, they've come out and said that now. Although it doesn't help the hurt now, hopefully it will stop there being more hurt in the future. Toto also discussed Lewis Hamilton's mindset in the interview as well. Obviously after the race we saw Lewis being very humble, very composed, very professional in the way he dealt with the situation. But Toto has come out and said they're in touch daily and Lewis Hamilton is currently disillusioned and will never get over the events of the Grand Prix. He also said, and I think this is absolutely huge, that he could not guarantee if Hamilton would continue to race in F1. Obviously Hamilton does have a contract for next year, but I imagine it'd be fairly easy if he wanted to buy himself out of that. So that's pretty huge and pretty scary for the sport, honestly. Nobody wants to see Hamilton go out like this for sure. We also had word from Susie Wolff as well, obviously the wife of Toto and CEO of a Ferrari Formula E team. She said that the events in Abu Dhabi left her with a sick feeling. She reiterated the need to find a solution to what's just happened. And throughout her post, and Toto as well, in both their posts have both been full of praise for Max Verstappen and Red Bull, which I think is a key testament to them. They both said Red Bull and Max Verstappen were deserving winners, however, they just didn't like the circumstance and the way it was won. So I think overall, this puts the immediate threat of a championship change in a courtroom to bed, which is good news. But I think the pain and the ramifications of what happened at the weekend are going to roll on for a little while yet. What do you guys think? Is it good of Mercedes to drop their complaint? Do you think the FIA can come up with some good rules and regulations to stop this from happening again? Let me know in the comments. and I'll catch you in the next one.